Well, the Top Gun Show proudly welcomes this month's sponsor, Nextiva. Nextiva is a voice-over internet protocol company based in Scottsdale, Arizona. Their cloud-based service is used by over 150,000 businesses. Nextiva was named Best Business Phone Service of 2020 by U.S. News and World Report. Representing Nextiva today is Mei Lee Langley, the Senior Director of Channel Marketing at Nextiva. She was recently honored to be named in the Channel Partners Top Gun 51, recognized alongside some of the best channel leaders in the industry. She was also recognized by the Stevie Awards Women in Business as Female Executive of the Year for Business Services, Most Innovative Woman of the Year, and Maverick of the Year. Also in this past year, she was selected as the Rising Star in the Cloud Girls Rising Star Awards. All of those are in the last 12 months. The mantle in her home holds numerous other awards that she has been honored with in her illustrious career. Not to be lost in all this, I consider her as one of the nicest and most sincere human beings in the channel. Also on the show today is Kathy Flick. Kathy is the National Director of Master Agents for Nextiva. After receiving her Bachelor of Science degree in Exercise and Sports Science at East Carolina University, she went on to receive her master's degree in education. She was the co-captain of the women's volleyball team and was a Texas Gulf All-American. Her award as Most Dedicated Player was a precursor of how she has shown up in the channel. She has applied the same tireless work ethic in her 22 years in the channel that is spread out with experiences at CBeyond, Birch, Covad, Fusion, Windstream, and her 2 years at Nextiva. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's nice to have you. Well, Mei Lee, let's start with you. Who is Nextiva and what services do you provide?
Yeah, thanks, Steve. So Nextiva is a cloud communication company that specializes in our enterprise-grade business phone service. Our office is actually based, as you said, in Scottsdale, Arizona, but we have over 1,000 employees globally, so definitely a very wide footprint. And our core product or service offering is our award-winning cloud business phone service. So as you mentioned, it won the 2020 Best Business Phone Service by U.S. News and World Report, but I'm excited to update that we actually won for the second year in a row in 2021. And as a part of that UCAS offering, we have all of the normal bells and whistles. So we've got video, collaboration, virtual fax, messaging, chat, all of those normal kind of features that you would expect from a UCAS solution. But I like to consider us UCAS Plus. And what do I mean by that? It means that while we obviously have that as our core product, we also have call center, we have a contact center offering, we have an IVR with virtual agents and conversational AI. And then we have our sales and service pipeline management tool, which helps you manage all of your contacts, your prospects, your service tickets, and more, all in the Nextiva platform. So, and that's just the beginning, right? We have a very exciting and aggressive roadmap coming here in the rest of 2021. So definitely stay tuned and hear a lot more from us.
Right on, great answer. Well, Kathy, to you, who is your ideal customer at Nextiva?
That is a great question, Steve. And I know the expectation is usually total number of users or total number of seats. But I think all of us here can agree that we should require different qualifiers from the carriers because the conversation has really changed. But with that being said, an ideal customer for Nextiva is 1 to 1,000 users per location, if it's multi-location, and a US-based company.
Perfect, perfect. Well, what makes you different or better than the rest? It's kind of a crowded field, the UCAS market. What makes you better?
It's a very crowded field, and another great question. What makes us better is our amazing service, and there's two parts to that. The first part is that Nextiva has the most reliable, highest rated network than any other UCAS provider in the US. That's a pretty strong statement. The second part of amazing service is our actual team members. From our pre-sales, our client success, customer service, you can expect amazing service from every single member at Nextiva.
Well, that's great. That's great. What a great answer. Okay, Mei Lee, wait a minute. I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun show and that you know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now, especially because you're sponsoring. What's a little known, fun, or interesting fact about yourself?
I've never actually seen Top Gun the movie, but I have seen many, many episodes of the Top Gun show. And actually, a fun fact I just thought of that probably very few people would know about me, nor expect when they meet me, is that I have actually been a distance runner. I've completed 3 ultramarathons in my kind of late 20s, early 30s here. So, I've done 3 50Ks.
Wow. I mean, this is the stuff you can only find out by watching the Top Gun show. That's amazing. And you don't have to watch the movie as long as you watch this show. Way to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for being on the show. Next week, we're going to learn more about Nextiva solutions. And I'd like the viewers of this show, when posted, to write your remarks with a hashtag #TopGun4Nextiva. And you will be entered into a weekly drawing for Nextiva cookies. They are the best cookies that I've ever had in my life, short of my mom's. Again, ladies, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks so much.
And thanks for watching, everybody.